Thank you. Ok. Nous sommes ici, à Planet Glee. I think, je pense que Planet Glee, c'est une métaphore pour l'univers et the fact that so much of the universe is like seems like it's out of sync, and il faut que nous ok, alors c'est notre guest. C'est, yeah. C'est à toi. Ok. Alors, nous sommes ici là, and tonight's guest is is an artist. Did you bring out your painting?
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah, cool.
So I hold it up.
Yeah, I guess for today, because we didn't have, we had some technical problems today, so but we're gonna continue, and otherwise we're fine, and our guest is Rainbow, and Rainbow, hi Rainbow.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, well, thank you for being here and being such a gracious guest and a patient guest.
Yeah.
I wish we could zoom in on your painting, but we can tell from here that it's got a lot of depth and beautiful colors. And yeah, the next time you come on, we'll talk about just your paintings.
Okay, yeah, sure.
So we can see them on the screen.
Okay.
Better. Yeah. But thank you for bringing that one.
Oh, thanks. It
It's
has
good.
to do with the 50th anniversary of the Summer of Love coming up.
50th anniversary? What?
I think it's celebrating like the original human being. You know, when was that? 1967?
I don't know.
Yeah. But anyway, there it is.
Oh, because in 2017, well, it'll be 50 years?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. No, I didn't know. Yeah, I'm a punk rocker. I came into that era. I didn't come in.
The Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
No. But anyway, thank you for bringing that. And I love a particular song that you're going to be singing for us and playing on guitar.
It's called Thinking of Ways to Be Kind.
Thinking of ways to be kind. I think that's so important, given that in this country there is so much confusion, and with the confusion comes an emphasis on the self, trying to find one's way, and sometimes and often one's way can sometimes get in other people's way, and whether that's kind or not, I'll let you go ahead and play the song, and then we'll talk about it.
Yeah, okay.
Let's dedicate this song, this Planet Glee episode, to kindness.
Yeah, to kindness.
Thank you, Rainbow.
So, anytime you're ready.
Odd. There we go. I'm ready when you are.
Okay, here goes. Thinking of ways to be kind. What can you do when your day is done? Oh, where can you hide? Oh, where can you run? I feel like a wolf on the edge of the night, waiting for the moonlight, and I'm hoping it'll be alright, hoping it'll be alright. Picture a war where there's nobody comes, and all the people are saying no to the bombs. Yeah, all the folk smoking the smoke with the presence of mind, thinking of ways to be kind, thinking of ways to be kind, thinking of ways to be kind. But I feel like a wolf on the edge of the night, waiting for the moonlight, and I'm hoping it'll be alright. I'm hoping it'll be alright. Life is a river that's moving along. I'm keeping afloat, but the current is strong. I follow the stream of my destiny, and though it seems it's all but a dream, I think it's reality. I think it's reality. But I feel like a wolf on the edge of the night, waiting for the moonlight, and I'm hoping it'll be alright, hoping it'll be alright. I'm thinking of ways to be kind, thinking of ways to be kind, thinking of ways to be kind, thinking of ways to be kind.
Yahoo! Yay! That was really. I think that's the best version that I've heard you play. That's so
well,
beautiful.
thank you so much. It takes John and Yoko's give peace a chance and goes to the next step what do you do after you've given peace a chance? You think of ways to be kind. And I think the world needs a bit more kindness in it, because people are struggling. You know, the world is unreasonable, rents are skyrocketing, people don't even have enough to pay the rent and get a proper bite to eat, so there's a lot of confusion, and confusion leads to frustration, and frustration leads to anger, and if somebody doesn't release some of the pressure soon, it could be really bad. It could get really bad. So, anyway.
Yeah, uh, that was well said. I completely agree. Um, this is Planet Glee, and I'm so sorry we don't have the call-in number up, so you could call in and maybe let Rainbow know that he has touched on a really important topic in this sociopathic society that we live in, especially here in San Francisco. Uh, it's quite remarkable is the wrong word. Quite disappointing and unkind completely. Just because you make more money, you want to pay more in rent. I don't particularly understand this sociopathic impulse, but it's there. It's definitely there, and I think sorry that you can't call in and disagree with me or agree with me, but I'm so happy to have Rainbow here, so let's continue.
Thank you. It's been nice being here, Jennifer. Thank you.
No, go ahead, sorry.
I think what you're doing here, especially letting people like me on, is so radical and so revolutionary. I really feel a tremendous amount of respect for you, because in this day and age, so many people are dishonest, and nobody's saying anything that needs to be said.
Yeah, we're lucky that Richard Rance is right before us, because Richard and Nick, they try to talk about the political climate and everything, but it's so, I don't know, naming names and calling it sociopathic is my wording, not theirs. But thank you for saying that, because I agree with you. I think there are a lot of people who would rather not know about you.
Yeah.
For example.
Because it counters their frustration and their anger, and people, especially people that have never really had the benefit from hallucinogenics, and
Yeah.
marijuana, to notice, like, oh wow, there really is a correlation between all of us. Like, we're all, nobody's separate, no matter how rich you are or how poor you are. Everybody is connected, and you remember what happened in France, during the time of the French Revolution and the Bastille. Somebody made the mistake of saying, let them eat cake, and it was just the thing that tipped it over the edge. And that's what comes of anger, and worse than that, ignorance, lack of understanding of who we really are.
I agree. I I don't use the word stupidity very often, but it's yeah, it's uh, w- being patient with people who are stupid is like um, something I grew up with anyway.
Yeah. I mean, there's so much rudeness, like that. I've adopted the formula that says, like, I have to be in the business of forgiveness
Mm.
because, you know, that's that's what happens, when you become so self-centered that you can't see outside of yourself to recognize that you're not the only one who's having a hard time, but that there's a lot of people having a hard time. And not just people either, but, animals are having a hard time. The earth is having a hard time. It's, very stressful for everyone. And, so I'm just like trying to do what I can to, like get the balance back, like
Kindness is, it's not a word that one hears, especially on the mainstream news
yeah.
at all in this country anyway. Um, and and from our major film community, I I don't know. I I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. I don't want to judge, but I do want to be a part of it, the film community, in the sense that I have ideas for a couple of shorts um, that I want to do on one on narcissism, which yeah.
Well, that's what's needed, innovation, something new. And it seems like as a culture, we've been imitating and imitating, how many Pink Floyd cover bands are there, like there's Beatle cover bands, there's Pink Floyd cover bands, and it's like they all did their thing, man. Like I know how Pink Floyd feels, by listening to their music, but what of the people imitating Pink Floyd? What are they about? I don't feel like that we ever really get to know the person doing all the imitating, and so anyway, I applaud your efforts, like doing something original.
Well, you as well. Your music is all original, as far as I know.
As far, yeah, I mean, I do covers, like, but mostly it's all original.
And people in San Francisco, uh, you can see Rainbow perform um, most likely at uh,
The Sacred
the
Grounds
Sacred
on
Grounds.
Cole and Hayes, just across the Panhandle in the Haight District.
Yeah, a music teacher who's who knew very famous people like R. Crumb, and
And
he's actually
Janis Joplin.
yeah. Mr. Natural has a school of music on Hayes, and
And
he's
that's
the
his
one.
real name, by the way.
But yeah, that's really where I've gotten to know your music, and God, we're going out in like 10, 80, no, 40 seconds. Where do you want to leave the?
I wanna I wanna leave in as much as I can through the paintings and the writing and the music. I would like to leave a legacy of truth and beauty, and like I grew up, like with people like Neil Young and Dylan and Joni Mitchell, to just name but a few, and they were always like telling me something, giving me information that I needed to grow on. Like it was an era when you know people were starting to write lyrics that were really had something to say of value. And so I feel like I always wanted to just be able to do the same thing, like sing about songs that matter, sing about, the downtrodden, and what it's like, to have the police, like beat you up, like just because you smoke pot. It's like, it's insane. And, you know, as long as I'm here, I want to be sane and I want to be reasonable and I don't want to.
Yeah, excuse me, Rainbow. We have somebody knocking on our door, so we're going to say thank you very much for watching. And
Yeah, thanks again for having me, Jennifer. It's always a lot of fun.
yeah, thank you, Rainbow.
Hope you get great ratings.
Great.